So we've discussed the RTX 3060 and why it is still being sold brand new even 4 years later, but now on AMD side we have this, the RX 6600, which for some reason is also still available new. So for around 220 here at least, which is a discount of 100 V-Bucks from the original MSRP, you can get this sub 200 euro new GPU, because in this price bracket we only have two GPUs, RTX 3050 and the 6600. Literally that's it. So let's figure out if this thing is good enough to be considered a new product, being 4 years and almost 3 generations old at this point. I started off with Wukong and the game set itself to high preset on 1080p with 75% FSR resolution, but frame gen was also enabled by default, which we don't do that here. So with it off, let's say that nothing was out of the ordinary in terms of performance, but good nevertheless. And just for fun, I tried 1440p low natively, knowing damn well that it won't be powerful enough to run it, and I was right, though with 75% FSR resolution we get over 60 FPS. Now okay, prepare to be genuinely shocked. The RX 6600 gets over 100 FPS on 1440p balanced preset in Warzone with no upscaling, and on 1080p it goes up to 130, although my teammate definitely wasn't impressed by this. Now, CS was a bit more of a GPU bottleneck than I expected, but still nothing to be disappointed with. For example, even on 1440p medium, the RX 6600 is holding our Ryzen back, but on 1080p, it's more of a kebab with a mixed sauce, you know? Sometimes the GPU jumps to 100% in smoky or Molotov-y situations, but generally it stays around 70% of usage. And for Stalker 2, the RX 6600 pulled a big balls move.
I need to see you a boss.
By defaulting to 1080p high settings, so I tried them out, and as you might expect, the FPS weren't that great, and we were also greeted by a couple of frame drops along the way. Now, dropping everything to low, we got something I could genuinely call a playable experience, but then for 1440p low, natively it wasn't as smooth, so some sort of upscaling would really be needed. Forza 5 was trouble-free on Ultra, maybe except for the low memory warning message when filming the footage, but I swear, no such messages appeared with recording software off, like for real, no cap, on God. Now, to the people saying that cyberpunk is bug-free, explain this, guys.
Hello, Earthling. I am an alien from another planet. While you are looking at my face, I am rubbing my testicles and making love to your fingers. Don't say you're not enjoying it, as I can see you smiling.
Anyways, the GPU fared pretty well on 1080p Ultra, and we didn't even need any upscaling to hit 60 FPS. And 1440p Ultra, we fall a bit short on 60, but high settings and FSR 3 on quality gets us there. Now, for Indiana Jones, I genuinely didn't know what to expect, because the 2060 performed rather poorly. And the RX 6600 is the weakest Radeon card supported by this game. But you know what? On 1080p, you can go even to medium settings preset. And on 1440p, if you stay on medium, the frame rate will hover around 50. So if you want to go for that smooth 60, just drop the settings to low and you will be greeted with these benchmark results. Okay, Fortnite actually scared me. I tried 1080p high natively with 100% resolution scaling, and we got like 55 FPS on average or something, but then I switched to 1080p low and TSR on medium while still keeping the 100% resolution scaling, and just look at the numbers we got. Now we talking. Now, okay, just switching the resolution to 1440p halved our FPS, but still, I consider 110 FPS on average a very solid feeling experience. GTA 5, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, and Apex Legends caused no issues for this GPU, so you guys already know what's coming next.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Now, for Marvel Rivals, I can say this: much better than the 2060. Seriously, to bro editing this, please pull up the 2060 benchmarks, just to show you guys these two GPU results side by side, which cost exactly the same on the used market, around 140. And thanks to this specific RX 6600, we have just unlocked an achievement in 3D Mark. Like, okay, I didn't pay much attention to the GPU's temperature when gaming before, but as it turns out, this one is a very cold boy. Only 50 degrees is genuinely impressive even with an open case, and the score was really good too. Of course, it isn't quite reaching the 3060 levels of performance, it is damn near that. So what do we have here? And I would say a very good graphics card for the money basically. It can be found easily used for around 150 to 160, which means that with a bit of lowballing it can go as low as 130 to 140, which at this point is definitely a steal. And for the risk-averse people, there's an option too. You can get it brand new for $220 with a 2-year warranty or 3. And since Intel's B570 and B580 aren't selling nowhere near their MSRPs, this seems like a very solid option. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Cheap bastard out.